you never want to say we're going to go win a world title, but I mean, the skills that those two possess and the competition that was there, we felt like we had a pretty good chance of winning for both.
Confidence was high after Nationals. Lilke ended up losing in the quarterfinals, but was 1 minute away from the semis. Dominating the bout, the 31-year-old got submitted late with an armbar.
He feels like he could have won that whole tournament, but that's the MMA game. You just get caught sometimes.
Meanwhile, Harrington, who was just looking for a top 6 finish, battling a bit of a knee injury, won the whole thing, defeating Ireland's Sinead Kavanagh via third-round TKO. It was a big confidence boost for the 23-year-old.
I was ecstatic. I was quite happy, and it gave me a different perspective that I am a better athlete than I originally thought I was.
The tournament was quite different compared to a regular card. Usually, fighters will have months to train for a single opponent. At the World Championships, you're mostly battling the unknown, though a list of fighters was posted a couple of weeks before the tourney, allowing for some studying. But there's also the quick turnaround you need to deal with.
Compared to an actual, like a hosted fight within a city, you have months and months to study and months to train for that one individual person, and it was a lot harder to go in and fight and compete against someone that you know so much about and then turn around and do it again the next day.
Now, the million-dollar question. Where do the fighters go from here? Donnelly would like to see Lilke go pro at some point in the near future, but of course it's up to the fighter. Harrington, at only 23 years old, will look to get a little more well-rounded.
I need a lot of work in my stand-up game. I have 15 years of wrestling behind me, so that's what's kept me in the clear for most of my fights and my ground game up. But there's definitely work needed in my jits and boxing.
So Donnelly will set her up in different tournaments so she can get her stand-up and submission game up to par with her elite wrestling.
We're hoping to get her a little bit more experience with the rest of her MMA game here in the next 6 months. You know, get her maybe a couple boxing fights, a couple of kickboxing fights, maybe do some jiu-jitsu tournaments, and just keep developing her. We don't want to rush her going pro yet.
Although it's not necessary, it's the smart thing to do for a young fighter. If Harrington really wanted, she could be fighting pros sooner rather than later.
She's already got some offers from some big promotions and stuff to go pro. We're just going to make the right decisions and take it slow here.